And Caparelli, he had successful years at Iona Prep, but senior year now, he wanted to come back to his school that he started from in Byram Hills. And just can't wait for what he can do on the floor. He can shoot from the mid-range, he can drive, he's very tough, physical. Big add for this Byram Hills team. Shot is no good. And here is James Goldfield as Byram Hills try to trap him in a kickball violation by Mike Parada. That's great defense, trying to trap him there. Here's Goldfield. A little zone right here. Now back to man. So a little press coming from Byram as a shot is no good. Rebound tipped up, taken by Sickler, and he is fouled.
Yeah, they're definitely playing a zone there, being very conservative on defense.
And just it's so hard to attack inside against Byram. That is Patrick Sickler on the line. This team, they've just been, for Byram, how can they adjust without Skyler? That's going to be the main question tonight. I think it's going to be all with length. And that defense is so big inside with those two bigs, the twin towers. Definitely. And then you got Willie, who's going to just be that star. That's what they're trying for him to be. And Goldman at the point, he'll be cautious. He'll be great with the basketball. No turnovers. He'll be running the floor very well. As Parada, he's got a second shot of the day. No. Rebound to Sickler. He's going to push. He does everything for this basketball team. Inside and blocked away by Willie. What a play from Willie as he pushes up the floor. Willie inside to left, and we've got a foul.
That was a great block by him. You can also see how Byram's really trying to get inside more than outside like last year. Different team, different scheme.
No more isolation. You can tell everyone's going to touch the ball. It's not just going to be Willie Sampson. It's not just going to be Ben Leff. It's going to be everyone getting a touch. And Parada, he's been the beneficiary of a lot of these shots. Just got to make them. Here's Parada in the corner. Here's Willie. His first shot is a three, and it's way off. Rebound to Sickler. Here is Dylan Thomas across to Sickler. Here's a three, and that's off. Rebound to left. Just not going inside. Just so tough to get inside. You can see early. Just playing a really good job inside. As it's Cap inside. He couldn't get that one to go. And a rebound to Thomas. And it's out of bounds. That will go to Byram. As a turnover committed by Jaquan Dickerson. What do you think the key is for Nyack to come right back in this game? It's been all Byram so far.
I think they really have to attack the outside, thinking how tall Byram is. They really got to get those outside shots going right now.
Here is Parada to Cap inside to left. His first touch, and left finds his way in. What a play, Ben Leff. The double-double machine in his senior year. He's worked on his shooting, and he'll bully you inside. Sickler to Dickerson. Has been them two all night. Goldfield to Sickler. Sickler to the hoop, and no good. Rebound left. Here comes Sampson on the push. He's got Parada. Back across. Sampson to left for three. No. Rebound to Sickler.
Left's really forcing up those shots by the key.
And you can see the change in tempo right now as this Nyack team wants to slow it down and get their good shot. It's just not working out right now because of the great defense and the length from this Byram team. As Willie, an inadvertent basket deflected off a Nyack Indian, and it will stay with Byram.
And we can see right now Callian coming in for Goldman. Reaper really not happy with Goldman on the sideline.
And those two will be interchangeable. We've heard Callian's been much more of a fast-paced point guard, and Goldman will be much more a game manager, will run the offense really well. It's just a matter of who's having the night. And then you've got John Changone, who's out for 2 weeks. He's in the mix as well. Here is Parada to the rim. Parada, finger roll good. What a start for Byram Hills. 8-1 with under 3 2:35 to go in the first quarter. And we've got a timeout from Nyack. What a start. We'll be right back. Hills High School, as Nyack will start with the basketball, as it will be Sickler with the ball. He's the everything, and he has not had a good start as the crowd is getting loud. And now they switch to a zone to confuse them, and a turnover taken by Caparelli. Here is Parada. Nice move there, and he gives it across to Callion. Willie inside left. Left, looking inside, Parada pumps, and he's blocked away. What a play from Dickerson. That one put in.
Great effort by Parada there on the second chance points.
And here a 10-1 roaring start. Now they switch to a 2-3 for Byram Hills. Here's the 5'8" kid Jack Wishner as it is taken in the lane, and Dickerson finishes. Jaquan Dickerson, the point guard for this team. It's him and Sickler, and those two will be going at it and leading this ball club tonight, as that one is stolen away by Jaquan Dickerson, and he'll slow it down, and that's what they want to do. The difference is tempos is evident through the first 8 minutes, as a three is no good. Rebound taken by Dickerson, and Dickerson cannot lay it in, and then it's rebounded by Caparelli. What a physical play. They will get a lot of rebounds. Mike Caparelli.
What a force he is. No one can get over him.
I mean, how do you defend him? Him and Leff are just so hard to defend. I mean, just so tough.
Nyack now coming out in a press for Byram.
They're trying to mix up some different looks, see if it works.
Especially with Callion in, trying to throw him off as the point guard.
Left will get it across to Callion, and then Willie will clear it out. So he's going to be the main ball handler. When he's on the floor, it will be Willie and the point guard. That's what we've seen early, as that one is turned over. Sloppy pass, and that happens in the early season. You're going to have a lot of miscues, a lot of inadvertent passes, and that's what these Byram Hills Bobcats need to work on. Here's a new player, Dylan Buono, for Nyack. Here is Dickerson across to Marcus Hawthorne, as Dickerson shot his air balls. Here comes Willie pushing it, as a miscommunication again, but it will stay with Byram. So Parada will inbound. He gets it over to Willie, and Willie's jump shot is no good. Rebound taken by number 10, Joseph White. So just mixing it up on the floor, see if that pays dividends for this Nyack basketball team. Got to switch it up, bring a press in, try to switch things up early. Here is Joseph White. Here is a three, no, rebound to Parada. He is doubled immediately, and he gets out of that beautifully. But then he turns it over, and that will go back to Nyack. Good job from this Nyack defense, and we'll get a timeout.
Yeah, shots for Byram really not falling right now. They really kind of continue to push it inside. Only one shot outside, and that was by Parada.
And then we'll go back to Nyack. With under 45 to go here in this first quarter. A first quarter dominated from Byram from the beginning. They're up 10-3. Here's Sickler across to Dickerson. Dickerson driving in the lane. He missed it. Rebound, Sickler puts it up and he's blocked away. Staying with Nyack, and that was blocked again by Willie Sampson. Oh, the cheerleaders will be coming in at the end of the first quarter, performing their first home game for the Byram Hills Bobcats. And Dickerson will inbound. Dickerson looking inside, and it's blocked. And another great defensive play, and you've seen that early. The length is on tap tonight, a lot of blocks.
Goldman's now in for Parada.
So now it's switching it up. You keep Callion in with Goldman playing the two. It's just going to be interesting how they rotate these guards. As it will be Joseph White at the line. He missed his first one.
This could also be to confuse the Nyack defense, not sure how to defend the point guard, as Benji Hammond comes in.
The new player, a junior, he was on JV for his first 2 years, freshman his first year, JV his second, and now he is a varsity player. He is aggressive, tough, physical. He'll take charges. He'll do everything for this Byram Hills Bobcats team in terms of off-the-score stats. He is huge for this Bobcat team. Here is Goldman. He'll run point guard with one last shot. Good defense from Dickerson. Reminder, and that one is fouled. A reminder, tune in Thursday. We've got the Byram Hills Girls Bobcats varsity team. Their first game, home. They'll be playing, they'll be hosting well, we don't know who their opponent is yet, but they will be home Thursday. Tune in 4:45 here on Facebook. YouTube, excuse me. Here is Goldman with under 10. Now with under 5. Sampson inside. His left couldn't finish it. And Slicker will hold it. And that is the end of the first quarter. Byram 10. Tappan Z, Nyack 4. Let's tune into the Byram Hills cheerleaders. And here is a new app in the school, My Bobcat, created by Zach Malter, a junior in high school.
This app has a lot of great offers, including daily drop days, the class countdown, the break countdown, all the drop days, and many more. Great app for all the students here.
You can buy that app. You can buy that app for free on the App Store. Get that app for free on the App Store. And we are ready to go here at the start of the second quarter. Byram 10, Nyack 4. Here is Goldfield in again. Across to Buono, he takes it in the lane and finishes. A nice move from Dylan Buono. He came off the bench tonight, and he's made an impact with those points to cut the lead to 4 as Callion drives it out. Here's a Goldman 3. No. Rebound taken by Sickler. He's got
really not falling for Byram here.
Yeah, that's a good shot, but you just got to get those shots falling. Get an offensive rebound. You got 2 of the biggest players in Section 1. Use them to your advantage. And that one's turned over. What a play from Benji. Here's Callion pushing left to finish. It is good, and it is a 12-6 Byram. Transition is where this team will dominate. They've got such great length, and they can push the basketball at an elite rate. Across, here's a Sickler 3. No. Rebound, a push on Hawthorne, so it will go to Byram.
Callion's now going to push it up the floor for Byram.
It's just interesting, early in the year with no set point guard, how they rotate these guys, and that's something we'll keep an eye out on. Benji to Willie. Willie outside, here's Callion, pumps. Inside to left, big move, and he finishes. Ben left. So tough inside. Here's Goldfield. Back to Hawthorne and then to White. Here is Buono. And then Hawthorne.
Byram playing a lot tighter on those outside shots now, not giving them anything.
Yeah, there's just nothing going for this Nyack offense. Not a lot of cutting, a lot of standing still. And now they get some movement going. And a shot! And what a block from Willie Sampson. Wow. Oh my goodness.
This gym is loud right now.
What a tone setter with that block.
Now Mateo Seinen in the game is going to take the ball up.
The brother of Skylar Seinen, who left last year to go play at Ithaca College. Now it is Mateo's team. He'll be starting now with Goldman, Sampson, Parada, and Leff. Inside to Leff. They double him inside and blocked away from Patrick Sickler, who's been involved on the defensive end. Oh, good cut. That's a great cut by Jack Wishner. Great cut. And Ripa is upset about that. As it is 14-8, Byram. Take a timeout. Byram is up 6. And for Byram, what is the key to hanging on this lead? Because it's been tightened here in the second quarter. Really good response from these Nyack Indians.
Yeah, as I said, it's just watching those cuts inside. They're really dangerous, Nyack, finding the opening spots in the paint.
Yeah, let's see if Byram can adjust. Here is Mateo Seinen, a much smaller player than anyone else on the floor that started. They were 6'3", he is about 5'8". Here is Sickler to the rim. Sickler, nice move, and he couldn't finish. Rebound to Goldman. Goldman pushes. That's something we have not seen a lot from for him, as it is kicked out Parada. Willie a 3. No, he's been cold to start, and we've got a foul on Byram, and Nyack will regain possession. And just sloppy play, you could see it early from both these teams. Not a lot of scoring.
They have the open shots, but nothing's falling for either team.
A lot of people expected this game to be a lot higher scoring. It's just not been that. It's been a lot of low scoring, a lot of defense, and this Byram defense has been so good so far. As a foul was committed by Byram.
And there's really just like a couple of kids.
And Caparelli will check in and Simon, after a brief stint, will check out. So now everyone on the court is over 6 foot.
Yeah, they know Byram shots aren't going in. They need a power inside.
Here is Sickler. He's blocked away again. Willie has been so active on the defensive end. Willie looking up top left. Blocked away. Another great defensive play. And that one is turned over Willie. And we've got a foul against number 2, Jack Wishner. And Willie has just been, he's been cold on the offensive end, but he's been red hot on the defensive end. And when you don't have a great shooting night, you got to be active some part on the floor to earn your minutes, and it's been on the defensive end for Willie. We'll be right back with the timeout. Parada will inbound to Goldman, and that press that we saw earlier from Nyack has been let off. Here is Goldman across to Parada. Here's Willie looking. Parada, 3. No. Rebound to Sickler. And these shots been ice cold for both teams. Not a lot of shots falling early. They work it around. Here's a 3 from Wishner, and it's no good. Rebound to left. Goldman left. He was open, didn't elect to shoot. And now here's Willie. You can see now they're starting to drive it as Willie missed it. Rebound, Cap. And Cap will finish. And that's what you got to do. Drive it to the paint, and then hope for an offensive rebound or just finish right there, because they're going to dominate the offensive rebounding in every single game, it looks like. So early is a trickery shot from Dylan Buono. And he's got 4, and the lead is cut down to 6. And the points are coming from when you drive into the paint. That's where you expose both these defenses. And that one, Sickler made a nice play, and that one is stolen away. As left falls, and then we've got a foul against Cap.
A lot of physical play right there.
Checking in is Benji again, so frequent subbing as Parada will come out. The change in when Benji comes in is just a little more aggressive. You lose something on the offensive side, but you gain something on the defensive side. That's something that Ripa needs to toy with, and he'll toy with throughout the year. Here is a 3. That is airballed by Goldfield, and pushing it is Benji. Here is Sampson, a 3. No, and a rebound taken by Sickler. Inside, a shot is good from Goldfield, and the charge, Ripa is complaining, and no charge was called.
Yeah, I think he came there a little late for that charge.
There's no call on the floor, as left will post up as the double comes. Left, this is where I think you need to kick it out right there. You got to kick it out as a jump is called, and it will stay with Byram. I think when those doubles come, you got to kick it out.
There's got to be someone open on the outside. 2 people are on the inside.
Benji will inbound with under 2:45 to go here in this first half. A half that has gone back and forth. For the most part, Byram has held the lead, but Nyack has came right back, and now it's a 4-point game. Nyack playing them better than they did last year. His left will lay it in. Nice hook shot from Ben left.
Even on the double team, he got that to go.
When he has the matchup, he's been terrific inside. But when he doesn't have it, he's going to learn to pass it a little more, as the take inside is good from Jack Wishner. And a good second half for him, second quarter, excuse me, and now it's a 4-point game. Here's left, he'll spin again, and that's been money for him all night except there. And now here comes Nyack the other way. Here's Sickler outside. Here is Hawthorne back up top to Goldfield. Across to Wishner. To Sickler. Sickler will take the three. It's good, and a big shot for the visiting team, the Nyack Indians, and it's cut to a 1-point game.
That was the first one to go for Nyack in a while from the 3-point range.
We'll be right back here to timeout from Byram. And in this sudden shift in the game, it was controlled by Byram for the most part. Now it is 18-17, as Byram only has a 1-point lead. What has been the turnaround for these Nyack Indians?
Well, Nyack's just starting to get the 3-point shots to fall, and they are doubling left underneath, which seems to be working and kind of getting Byram off the wrong foot.
And just driving to the paint, that opens everything up. As let's see what Byram does to adjust. Here is Benji looking to Sampson and then back to Callion. To Hammond, to Parada. Parada, Willie, open three. Can he get this one to fall? No. Rebound, great hustle. Callion, and a foul by Joseph White. And he's... Yeah.
And you can tell that Ripa is even happy with Willie missing there. He just wants him to keep shooting because he knows one time he's going to get those to fall, and he's going to heat up.
I think also great hustle, Mike Callion. That's how you get minutes. You hustle to the basketball. And Mike Callion, he's a senior. He doesn't have much else for his basketball career besides this year, and he's going to be, if he wants minutes, he's going to have to hustle. And that was great evidence of that there. And he'll be shooting here in a bonus situation for the Bobcats. A one-on-one opportunity. Callion makes the first. And him and Benji Hammond both played varsity soccer, who had a crushing defeat and did not get the Division I sectional title. They hope to get that title here in basketball, as Callion misses the second. Rebound to Sickler. I think the expectations have been lowered for this Byram team without Skyler, but now I think once they show their good play, and I think they'll be as good, maybe even better without Skyler on the floor. That usually happens to teams as an and one. What a job from Joseph White, and now the lead is cut. And now it is tied at 19.
Yeah, left just got a little aggressive there. Really wanted that block. Got a foul instead.
And now Nyack has a chance to take the lead. As that shot does not fall, rebound to left. Callion will push with under 1:15 to go here in this first half. Inside to Sampson, outside Benji, his first shot as a Byram Hill Bobcat on the home floor, and that one is no good. Here is Sickler. Outside, that is a deep three, and a rebound by Benji. Callion pushes. Here inside, nice move, and that one is going to be on the floor. Oh, that's going to be a charge. And that is a questionable cause. Replay is adamant about that one again. Goldman is in for Willie with under 45 to go. And just this game has totally shifted in momentum. You heard a lot of blocks early to defense, riled this team up, and now it's all of a sudden tied, and a great job. You got to give credit to these Nyack Indians coaches and players. With under 30 to go. Here is Sickler. Across to Buono and then back to Hawthorne. To White. To Sickler. With under 50.
The shot clock is still on. They cannot have the last shot. Byram will get a chance.
And that one, what a play. Benji Hammond, an aggressive play. And that's why you want him on the floor. So aggressive right there. That's just a great play. See ball, get ball. What a job. With 6.9 to go. Inside to Sickler, and his shot is good. What a shot as the shot clock was expiring, and now Callion will not have time to heave it up, and after that, a first half that was dominated early from Byram, and now it is 21-19 Nyack after a great second quarter run. Cheerleaders will now perform, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Byram Hills High School in a tightly contested ball game between the Byram Hills Bobcats and the Nyack Indians. It is 21-19 Nyack here at the start of the second half. What are the keys for Byram to get right back in this game and start to take the lead as they did in the first quarter?
Well, I mean, first of all, they got to get their shots to fall from outside. Last year, this team was dangerous from outside, and despite having Skylar out of here, I still think they can get some shots to fall.
And I totally agree with that statement, and I think also they've got to adjust to what Nyack has done on the defensive end. They've doubled left inside, and they've created problems, and you got to start making those shots. Start moving the ball around more. As here is Willie looking inside. What a pass, and left finishes as Byram ties it at 21. We talked a lot about Patrick Sickler in the first half. He was great on the defensive side. And that one is a travel from Jaquan Dickerson. And Sickler, he needs to get going on the offensive side. He had a huge three at the end of the first half. He's their key, and I think he might be able to take over this game if someone from Byram cannot. And that's the difference between Byram this year and Byram last year. There's no Skylar signing. Who's going to take over this game and win it? As a turnover from Byram and a finish from Jack Wishner, and Nyack regains the lead.
Not sure what happened there. Total brain error there.
And now they trap in the full court. Goldman, Parada, two juniors looking to make their mark this year as they double left for the moment. And then they look outside. Willie, he gets going with his first three. And that is huge for these Bobcats if he can get going as Byram takes a 1-point lead.
That's exactly what they needed.
Here is Dylan Thomas, and he travels, and it goes right back to Byram as the crowd slowly creeps into this one once again. As they trap Byram again, here is Willie to Goldman. Back up to Cap. Cap inside. Couldn't finish. Rebound. Cap fighting. So physical. As Cap outside. Parada fakes. Here's Willie, a three. No. Rebound. And a foul against Nyack. It will stay with Byram.
That would be Dylan Thomas on the foul.
He's a much more physical guy for this Nyack team. He'll get rebounds. He'll be that physical piece just like Dylan Friedman was for this Byram Hills Bobcats team last year. But this time, Dylan Thomas for this Nyack team, he'll be physical, get rebounds, be off the stat book. As Willie knocks in the mid-range J, and if he gets going so big, he's got 5 early here in the second half, as it is 26-23 Byram.
This is what Byram needed, Willie heating up.
Is he the guy that's going to take over and be that player that they need in the clutch? Mike Parada said so about him. As the take inside, and that will be a charge. What a job from the defensive end. This game is going to be won or lost on the defensive end. And right now, here in the start of the second half, Byram has imposed their will on the defensive end. Here is Goldman to Parada. And we've got a foul going on left. He actually used his arms a little too much. It will go to Nyack. With 2 minutes gone by here in the second half, it is loud, it is physical, it is tough in this building. You can feel it. 26-23, Byram. Here's the take inside. No good, but Wishner got the follow.
And they got the putback for the layup, and it's good.
And that one's turned over again. And then Willie gets in there, and that's going to be off Byram, and it will stay with Nyack.
Number 13, James Goldfield, really tried to sell it there, but no foul, but it will still stay Nyack's ball.
And a lot of sloppy play right now, a lot of up and down, a lot of physical play, and you just got to make sure you stay content in your game.
100%.
Who's going to play more organized? Who's going to play with some organization? Who's going to do it? Here is inside and a foul on Willie. Drawing it was Goldfield.
Repa is heated on the sideline.
At the line is Goldfield. He'll make the first to tie the game at 26. Here's Goldfield on the second shot to take the lead for Nyack, and he does. 27-26. The press is on. Now it's man-to-man. As Goldman uses his body, outside here's Parada. No, rebound left. Left inside, draws the foul on Jaquan Dickerson. Joseph Boyd, excuse me, and if you can shoot those outside shots, you're going to get those offensive rebounds. With these two twin towers down low, you're going to get them. So why not just shoot them outside? Eventually they will fall. Left, his first one is no good. Checking in is Callion for Goldman. Another switch at the guard position. Left makes the second. 27 apiece.
It will now be James Goldfield taking the point guard position, taking the ball down floor.
Across Sickler, 3. Yes! And Nyack takes a 3-point lead. Sickler has been clutch. And that one is off, but off Nyack, and it will stay with Byram. We've just gotten word that Sam Goldman has cut himself. That's why he is out for the time being, as left is no good. Rebound to Wishner. And up to Sickler, here he comes. To Wishner and across to Dickerson. And that could have been a little bit of a travel, no call on the floor. Up top to Dickerson. He has been on and off the court as Sickler fades. It is good, and he has been clutch.
That's the second time he did that same shot at the end of the second quarter, and just did it again there.
So you got to get Willie the basketball. He's your best player as Willie hits a 3, and Byram has cut it to 2. And you got to get him the basketball. It's going to turn into a game of him and Sickler. And I trust Willie more in that situation with the defense of Byram. You got to get the ball to him. He's your best player on the floor, and it's evident right now. Here's Sickler, another 3 to go back, and it's no good. Rebound, a strong, tough rebound from Mike Parada. Here's Willie to Callion. No word from Goldman yet as Callion is fouled. He's a lightning bolt. When he comes in the floor, he's so fast, and he just gives a little spark to this Byram team. He'll be on the line for 2 with a chance to tie it. And that first free throw was no good as Sam is being worked on by trainer Dan. He is working on his thigh area and his leg, and his hand, excuse me. As Callion has done a great job in replacing him for the time being, and it's cut to a 1-point game, and here is Goldfield will take it up. Across to Buono, outside, Sickler again, yes! And he's been ultra clutch here in the second half to give Nyack a 4-point lead in a totally different game than last season. Outside, Parada. Here is Willie. Back to Callion, a 3. No, rebound left again. So good on the offensive glass. Here's Willie a three. Yes! Willie Sampson was hurt for the most of last year. He has come back with a bang here in the second half to cut the lead to 1.
This is just a battle between Sampson and Sickler right here. Back-to-back threes.
And Callion regains the rebound, and out comes Byram. Look at the tough defense by Wishner. Oh, what a look! It's Cap! Finishes! And Byram regains the lead.
What a pass by Callion there.
36-35, Byram. Buono across. Here's a three, and it's no good. Rebound to left. That was shot by Jaquan Dicker. It was Wishner. Here's left, faking it to Willie. Gotta just get Willie the basketball. Get him open. He shouldn't be standing still. Should be moving without the basketball. Here's left. Up top. Cut and a stolen away. Kept in play. And then left took it and puts it in. A heads-up play from Ben Left.
Great effort there.
And back comes Goldfield with the game. Swung the other way in a 7-0 run from Byram. 38-35 with under 2 to play in the third. High intensity first home game for these Bobcats. Outside, here's a three. It's good. What a shot from Dylan Buono. And the game is tied at 38. Here comes Willie down the floor, and we've got a whistle, and it will be a foul on the floor.
This game is getting physical. That one on Nyack, but both teams are really getting aggressive here.
And when it's physical, guess who comes into the basketball game? It's Benji Hammond for Ben Left. And a sudden scoring outburst here in the second half. These teams have learned. Here is Hammond. Across and stolen away. Sickler layup is dunked in. What a job, Sickler. And dunking, and the crowd does not like that. It is now a 2-point Byram lead. Patrick Sickler has single-handedly kept Nyack in this basketball game here in the second half. It's Callion inside, and we've got a charge. What a play from number 10. That was Joseph White, and Nyack's got a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. What a turn of events.
What a player Sickler is. Not many people have dunked on these hoops.
Patrick Sickler, get to know him. 40-38, Nyack. Inside Sickler, nice pass. Inside, and we've got a foul going against Benji Hammond. I mean, that's a questionable call. You call a charge on the defensive end for Nyack, and then on the offensive end, you call block.
Yeah, I think Benji was just slightly late to that.
Just he'll do that all the time. Take charges. As it'll be White at the line. He's got 2 shots, as White will make the first to increase the lead to 3. Byram is down 3. And with the fourth quarter approaching, what is the adjustment they need to do to maybe hang on by a thread or try to come back and win this?
They just got to contain number 21, Sickler. He is just a threat for them, and no one else on Nyack has really gotten anything else going.
Well, nice play from Joseph White. It is a 4-point lead for Nyack. Here is Benji. Fake the shot to Parada. Willie, he'll take it to the lane. And Willie, what a drive. And when he takes it to the basket, no one's stopping him, as it is a 2-point lead for the visitors. Here is Buono.
Shot clock is off. This will be the last shot.
So it's very smart. You got the lead going in the fourth for Nyack, unless a sudden change of events. Buono inside, Sickler fakes. Sickler inside, Sickler, what a shot! He is so tough in this third quarter as Callion heaves it up, and it's no good. 44-40, and a crazy third. We'll be right back. are back here at the start of the fourth. Byram down 4. How do they come back?
As I said before, they just gotta contain Sickler. Their offense is looking fine as long as Willie can keep hitting his shots.
And what about for Nyack? How can they hang on by a thread?
They just gotta keep containing Willie on the other side. It's really just a battle between Willie and Sickler here.
And that battle will be on full display here in this fourth quarter. 8 minutes to go. Byram needs to get 4 and a little bit more. 44-40. As Nyack will start with the basketball. Oh, my God. The team fouls are 4 for Byram and 6 for Nyack, so 1 more foul will bring Byram into the bonus, which will be 1 and 1s. And then after 10, we will have free throws. 2 free throws for Byram. That could be an important factor down the stretch and making free throws as we've seen time and time again in these high school games. Those are the key to winning in a tightly contested game. Here is Sickler, the star of the third quarter, and for much of this game. Back to Wishner, who has had some key baskets. Across to Hawthorne. To Sickler. And Buono inside, and a foul is called. A questionable call, as Ripa is adamant about that, how it is not a foul. And the crowd does not like it either. And that foul will go on Goldman. Was that a foul or not?
I mean, there was a lot of contact there. It would have been controversial either way. I think it was the right call.
The expression is the ball never lies, so maybe it was a foul. As the first one is good. From Buono, and checking in is Jake Dickerson. We haven't heard a lot from him after a good first quarter. He's back in for Hawthorne. So this Nyack team, as you can see, very deep around Sickler, very deep. They got a lot of guys that can play, the depth of this team. Byram's got a little less depth, but they've got the stronger players, one can argue, besides Sickler. Here is Goldman to left. Outside Willie, open 3. No, rebound, Callion. And he splits the double. Inside to left. Left is, no, that's a jump. That will stay with Byram. Nice defensive play by these Nyack Indians.
Great effort by Callion there, keeping the ball on the floor and getting that to left.
That was a tough play from Callion. Just tough physical plays from both these teams. Here's Callion inside. And that one is on the floor and battled for, and we've got a timeout by Coach Ripa. 46-40 with 7:08 to go. We'll be right back. We are back with 7:08 to go in this fourth quarter. A tightly contested ball game as Byram will have the ball down 6. Willie will inbound to Callion. He is very close to that half-court line. That could be a backcourt violation if he wasn't careful as Callion shoots a 3. It's no good. Rebound by Buono. Dylan Buono, he's taken over for Goldfield here in this fourth quarter at the point guard position. Here's Wishner across to Sickler. Sickler, tough shot. It doesn't go. Rebound left. Who's going to make these key shots down the stretch? Who's going to do it? It's got to be Willie, I think. Here's left to Willie. Inside. Cap, no. Rebound left, fought for it, and Cap got it. Cap back outside to Willie. Shot clock resets as Willie to left, and he finishes. Nice play, Ben left.
And Ripa's got to like that. Byram staying patient and not forcing anything up.
The lead is cut to 4. Here's White. Across, Sickler again. No, it hit off the top of the backboard, so that will automatically go to Byram. With just over 6 to go.
Nyack will go back into a press here.
They're just changing up the defensive looks for Nyack. Just been very evident as that one is stolen away by Dickerson's got it, and Dickerson to the rim and blocked away by left. What a defensive play on both ends as Callian will finish to cut the lead to 2. Mike Callian, the lightning bolt off the bench. And he's been terrific tonight. The lead is down to 2 with under 5:45 to go. Outside, here's the 3, Wishner, no, and a rebound to Ben left. Willie, back up the floor, outside, Callian a 3, no, rebound taken by Sam Goldman. That's tough, get those offensive rebounds. And here is Cap, and that one is turned over, inadvertent pass. And that ball will go to Byram. So it's deflected off a Nyack play according to these refs. A questionable call there.
Wow.
What do you think, Jesse?
I don't know. We have a great angle right on this sideline. That was a clean ball.
Maybe should have went to the other side in Nyack. Here is left. Across to Goldman. Goldman drives. Up and under, no good. Rebound taken by Dylan Buono. And that one's stolen by Goldman, an inadvertent pass. Goldman in the lane, inside, Cap no good. As he was blocked, but Goldman got it right back. Outside, left for 3. Yes! Ben Leff has given Byram the lead. Time out. We'll be right back. Welcome back. The crowd is into it. Byram a 1-point lead with under 5 to go.
Byram having all the momentum here, left getting them back in the game from outside.
I think right now for Nyack, you respond by going to Sickler. He's been your star all night. Will he continue to be one here in the last 5 minutes?
And there we go. You can tell right here, him taking the ball down the floor.
Sickler versus Sampson. Dickerson with it. To Buono. Back Dickerson. That one was almost stolen away. Tip pass from Goldman. Active on the defensive end. The bench is getting into it as it's Dickerson across. Here's Wishner inside looking. And Thomas Dillon. Thomas Dillon. What a play. And Nyack regains the lead. With 4 to play, Goldman a 3. That's good! And that's the big shot we've been waiting for from Sam Goldman. As Byram takes a 2-point lead.
Great shot by Goldman
Sickler
there.
will redirect the offense, and Sam Goldman The name to remember with that 3. Popping it out. Here's a 3. It's good. Jack Wishner responds, and it's back and forth. 51-50. Byram down by 1 with the basketball with under 3:30 to go. Willie across. Here's Goldman. Starters are in. Here's a 3 from Willie. That's good. What a shot, Willie Sampson.
This team is heating up right here.
Both teams are red hot, and it's a 2-point game. With 3 minutes to go, here's the 3. Wishner no good. Rebound to left. Excuse me.
Willie's gonna slow it down here. They got the lead.
Why not take your time? Callion, Goldman, no Parada on the floor as of right now, and Callion again. These 2 guards, Callion and Goldman. Lead is up to 4. What a first home opener. What a first home game for these Bobcats. Here's Wishner to the rim. Mid-range jumper is good. Ice in his veins is Jack Wishner. 2:21 to go.
Weeks long, beginning today, and will include a different prompt each week for you to answer anonymously. This week, we would like you to complete the sentence, "I wish my teachers knew." We are off.
We are back. 2:21 to go in this basketball game. 55-53, Byram with the ball. Callion, Goldman, Willie, Parada, left, and Cap has what a play from Willie Sampson.
Dylan Thomas went for the charge there, but it did not go for him. It was a blocked foul, and they'll be going out to the line.
An and 1 chance for Willie Sampson. And a shout out to our cheerleaders. 57-53 Byram. Willie will get a free throw. We'll be right back. And Willie Sampson, a cold first half. He's heated up in the second half, and he's gone toe-to-toe with Patrick Sickler.
Willie will be on the line for 1.
And he had a great defensive first half, and now his offensive game has catched up. Defense leads to offense. The same has worked for Willie Sampson. It is a 5-point game for Byram with under 2:15 to go. Dickerson across. Wishner inside. Sickler. No. Rebound taken by Nyack. Up top is Buono, across to Sickler, and then it's Wishner. Wishner's had a great fourth quarter, and that one is stolen away. Callion looks to push. Callion weaves his way and lays it in.
What a Euro by Callion there.
And he's been the MVP tonight. No question about it. 60-53 Byram. Timeout, Nyack.
Challenge Success Club, and we need your help.
In the spirit of the holiday season, Byram Hills will be hosting an I Wish campaign to get a better understanding of how school-related stress and anxiety are for all of us and what we could do to help.
Our I Wish campaign will be 5 weeks long, beginning today, and will include a different prompt each week for you to answer anonymously. This week, we would like you to complete the sentence, "I wish my teachers knew."
We are offering 3 options to submit responses.
These are Google Form, Padlet, or a paper slip.
You will be emailed links to answer by Google Form or Padlet,
Or you can simply click the links below in the description.
And it will be Nyack's ball. Sickler will be taking the ball up.
Across to Dickerson. Inside to White. Hey, look inside. Got to get Sickler and Simpson going. As that will be on the floor. We've got elbow, and that will stay here. Willie was called for the foul. That is still not in the bonus.
What a matchup that's been all game, Willie and Sickler. But only a minute and a half left.
So in terms of team fouls, the visitors, the Nyack Indians, have 7, so Byram is in the 1-on-1. And Byram has 6, so Nyack is not quite there yet. And we've got a travel on Ben Luck. He fell and no foul called. Crowd doesn't like it. They're up 7 right now with under a minute 30 to go. Down the stretch, it's going to be key. What's the one thing? It's going to be free throws. How can they make free throws tonight? It's going to be huge if they want to close this out and win this basketball game. Dickerson will inbound.
They're going to be looking for 3. Either Wishner on the outside against Callion, or they got the inside matchup with Willie and Sickler.
It's going to be so interesting. What do they elect to do? Drive to the basket? How does Byram play them? Do they stay inside or they go out and risk the foul? And we've got...
now they got a little conference here.
We're talking to both coaches on the floor. Let's see what is going on. We'll let you know once we hear. And it's red ball. It will stay Nyack ball.
Must be something with the fouls and the bonus. Not sure exactly, but we will move on.
Here is White, up top to Wishner. Wishner across to Buono. Outside, stolen away. Ben left. That's a big seal.
Yeah, and that might just seal it there.
But can Byram close it out? And we've got a timeout from Coach Ripa. A 7-point lead for Byram.
We'll be back.
Hi Byram, it's Evia.
And Eliza from the Challenge Success Club,
And we need your help. In the spirit of the holiday season, Byram Hills will be hosting an I Wish campaign to get a better understanding of how school-related stress and anxiety are for all of us and what we could do to help.
Our I Wish campaign will be 5 weeks long, beginning today, and will include a different prompt each week for you to answer anonymously. This week, we would like you to complete the sentence, "I wish my teachers knew."
We are offering 3 options to submit responses.
These are Google Form, Padlet, or a paper slip.
You will be emailed links to answer by Google Form or Padlet,
Or you can simply click the links below in the description. You can find the paper slips in the cafeteria, Bobcat Hall, or the library. Thank you for your help.
With 1:08 to go, Byram has the lead, 60-53. They will have the basketball. So the question is, when do you start to foul if you're Nyack? And that one is almost stolen away, but Callion will hold on. Is he the right guy to have on the floor right now? He's a little bit out of control at this point, and then he's fouled. That's the question. Do you keep him on the floor for the learning experience, or does he come off and you bring Parada in? Because Parada has been
You know, it's not
Off the
only
floor.
that. Callion has been on fire tonight. He's got that speed. He can get away from them trying to foul. I think it's the right call.
And the question is, where is Mike Parada? We have not seen him in the game for a little bit. And he is not.
Yeah, he is not on the sideline. Once we know about that, we will let you know.
Parada, will be checking in after this. And it will stay with Byram as Parada will sit back down, as the ball will stay with Byram. I think they're using Parada for defensive purposes. Let's see who they interchange him with.
Yeah, I think they got a foul right away here.
Here's left, an easy basket as Byram has taken full control, up 10 with under a minute to go. Here's a three, Wishner to keep him in it. No. Rebound, Caparelli, he's fouled. And that should do it. As Byram is up 10 with under 45 seconds to go.
Caparelli will go to the line, trying to seal this even more with a 10-point lead.
So I think the interesting thing we've taken away from this game is the difference in Callion's played more than Parada. Parada got the start. Callion has earned his minutes. As Benji, Mateo, they'll all come in. Leff is out along with Willie. And what a home game to start the year. And both shots are good. It's a 12-point game. Here is Sickler, his last hope. He's been quiet in the fourth quarter. He faded away, and that's the difference between these two teams. One team's got the depth in terms of multiple scoring, and that's Byram. And that's showing tonight. And just what a job from Byram. Closing out, that's the question I had. Who would take over this game? And all of them really have been contributing. Mike Callion has been the MVP of this game so far. He's been terrific.
Yeah, and great coaching by Repa, keeping Byram upbeat, and they know that those threes would fall eventually.
The second is good. So looking on from this, we got a game Thursday at home. Varsity girls, we'll see them for the first time. And so overall, tough game. I thought coming in that Byram would control this game from start to finish. They didn't. Nyack, give them a lot of credit. They played really well here in the second and third quarters, but Byram at the end, too strong, too big, too fast, too lengthy. Their defense really showed them why. They're the better team, and that's why they're in full control tonight. 65-54. Mateo Synan, Skylar Synan's brother, who's over 1,000 points and in the Byram Hall of Fame, soon to be, he's at the line. And now two players we have not seen yet tonight. Jack Kenny, the starting varsity football quarterback who had a great year, and then Nick Ferrante, the starting offensive lineman. Both are in. Mateo makes it. It is 66-54. With under 30 to go, a shot is no good, and Synan will hold and will be chased around, and he'll split him. And then here's Parada out to Benji, and with under 15 to go, that should be the ball game. What a game from Byram.
And just a reminder again, Thursday we have a Byram girls game, home opener. Stay tuned for that.
4:45, tune in. What a win from Byram. See you Thursday. Good night.